The Yunzii AL65 is a no-brainer keyboard for RGB lovers. Not only do you get bright RGB by each key, you also get a light show by the top side and a light strip surrounding the keyboard. Let's explore the Yunzii AL65 along with its Gate-A-Run Zero linears. Now this is a Trimode mechanical keyboard with connectivities that include low latency wireless, wired mode, and Bluetooth. This is powered by an 8000 mAh battery pack, which should be more than enough to power the keyboard for over a week or even more with RGB on. This is a gasket mounted keyboard, but the flexing isn't too much, which to me is just fine. I have lots to say about its aesthetics, and we will go over that in more detail later on, but quick kudos to Yunzii for these really cool PC keycaps, which I think I will be keeping for future builds. And by the way, do any of you know what Midnight Sol is and how it relates to the keyboard? My unit came with Gate-A-Run Zero linears, one of Gate-A-Run's most clackiest switches, so you get the sound feedback when typing. These are a perfect fit for the keyboard, and the quality is really good. If for any reason you don't like these switches, the Yunzii AL65 has a full universal hot swap PCB, so 3-pin or 5-pin switches would fit. This is also VIA compatible, so advanced key binding, macro recording, and LED customization is doable on this keyboard. Plus, VIA will also allow you to customize the RGB mode of the keyboard's light show on the top side. Box contents includes the keyboard with its PT dust cover, documentation, cable, key puller combo, extra Gate-A-Run Zero linears, regular keycaps in case you want to replace the PC keycaps, and lastly, Mac keycaps along with blue accents. Yunzii always packs their boxes with goodies such as these, and with that PT dust cover, I hope this is something Yunzii never changes. Now on to build. This is a full aluminum mechanical keyboard with plastic in between the top case and bottom case as a light diffuser. It's surprisingly heavy for a 65% keyboard and standard for an aluminum keyboard. On the top side, pan to the left, it's where you'll find the power switch and the USB-C input. At the bottom, there isn't much to see here, and since this is an aluminum keyboard, kick-up feet were removed. However, the keyboard is comfortably angled already, so I don't see this as an issue. The number one thing I love about Yunzii's keyboards is its fully dampened internals. You get lots of layers of both foam and PT anti-static sheets. This makes the whole keyboard less vibrational, giving off a cleaner sound, be it a clack or a thwack, depending on your switches. The keycaps here are made with PBT double-shot plastic and polycarbonate for the transparent keycaps. Keycaps are made in cherry profile to suit most hands and have a lower profile compared to taller keycaps like OEM. The stabilizers are really tightly placed on the PC plate and they are factory lubed as well. Rattling is very minimal except that of the spacebar, so a bit of tuning or relubing may be something to do for rattle-sensitive users. Now onto the Gate-A-Run Zero linears. These are proving to be one of my favorite switches nowadays. They have built-in light diffusers which makes RGB LEDs glow more vibrantly with less glare. I recently reviewed the IF99 and that had about 98 pieces of Gate-A-Run Zeros which I had to harvest for future builds. It has 45-gram springs inside and are pre-lubed, yet they feel lighter than 45 grams thanks to the smooth factory lubing applied. To my ears, they sound clacky, but listen here. This is offered in two colorways, white and black, so pretty straightforward options. They both come with PC keycaps, yet I'm unsure what color you get for the accents of the black variant. We have here the white variant, which isn't completely white as the bottom is black aluminum. I like how the keycaps are colored, having gray on white, which isn't too contrasting but gives off a cleaner vibe. The PC keycaps have icons on them, which add more personality to the keyboard, and with the light blue color, it does look a bit like ice. Inside the box, again, you get regular keycaps to replace the PC keycaps. You also get accents to play around with in case you want more variation to your keyboard. You might even want the accents and PC keycaps all installed, but that's on you. Moving on, the body looks really clean with no visible branding by the front side, and looking at the top side, by the power switch, you get Yunzii's branding in a signature-like font. Then of course, the biggest feature of the keyboard, the LED light show. By pressing the function key and delete key, you may cycle through the RGB modes of the LEDs surrounding the body. Then with function key and backslash, you get to cycle through the RGB modes of the keyboard. Now, I'm sure I missed something in this review, so do let me know your questions. Then also access the links I will put in the description below on where to get your Yunzii AL65. I'll see you guys again next time.